What you're looking at is a tiny boat in what seems to be a bathtub, and it probably has a name. We're going to find out about the name from its owner, who is a former artist. His name is Matty B. How are you doing, Matt?
I'm good, thank you.
Fantastic. Reason why I'm recording you is because you have some interesting things to say about art. Tell me.
I wouldn't say interesting, just opinions.
Opinions. Okay. Well, I find your opinions interesting. Let's start off with the basics. You've actually created some really interesting art. One of it is over here.
Yeah, this fine piece here.
Okay. What's the meaning behind this? Is there a meaning?
No. I went into a charity shop and they were the two things that I purchased.
Okay. And this is the
That
crux.
was literally it.
This is the crux of why we're recording you, because you believe that the art world is full of people who don't necessarily have a message before they have the materials. Is that why you're there?
Yeah. And there's people that try and make artwork with a message. Always tends to be quite heavy-handed, and life is too short to be going around worrying about all these things. Yes, they're happening, but you can't change the world.
Okay.
You can only change what's around you, and that will have a knock-on effect, but you can't address the problem directly as a human. I don't know. I say that. I question myself.
Do you think that the importance of art has become lowered because of the commodification of it, or is that just left-wing hippie bullshit?
I think art at the level in which the billionaires are paying for, yes, they're buying them as assets because they will increase in value more than putting their money in a bank. So they buy them up, but then you have to have millions, and then they increase in millions, but you have to have those millions in the first place, so it's all a bit one-sided. But art on an art basis, I think it just tends to be quite heavy-handed, and a bit overthought.
Do you think your disillusion with art was down to the lectures that you had in your art school, or did it come from within? Did it come from friends? Where did the disillusion set in?
From the art world in general. Everybody's trying to be different, and everybody's trying to create something unique, but actually everything's been rehashed. I mean, all good art is being rehashed from something else.
Does that make it less important? I mean, arguably the voice piece that it would be coming from has never been heard in a bigger forum, I should say. So isn't that more important?
Sorry, could you rephrase the question?
Well, put it this way. Let's say someone looks at a wall, they'll see a certain aspect of the wall and they'll paint it, make a sculpture, make a movie, whatever, right? Someone comes along and arguably rehashes that wall, but because it's a different person, because of their different subjective experience in life, aren't they going to see something in the wall that we may not have been focusing on before?
Yeah.
So
it's entirely subjective, so
yeah.
There's no right or wrong.
Okay.
And you could debate about it all day and all night. And yes, sometimes debates can be quite interesting and quite thought-provoking, but the majority of it is all based on a need to having to sit and explain your work.
And you don't want to explain
and
shit.
why should I have to stand there and explain my work and kind of give it intellectual value when actually can't you just enjoy it because you simply like the aesthetics of it, or you find it slightly amusing, or there's just something about it that is just you connect with it in a way, and like, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Surely that is more influential on that person's life than some message that they're trying to convey within the art.
Yeah.
Because if you have an emotional attachment to it, then you fight for it.
Yeah.
You don't fight for something you don't believe in.
Oh,
And if you do, then you're just a lawyer.
Excellent. I'm going to do more of these with you later on. Goodbye, Captain Matt. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Captain Matt. There's the ship. There's another ship. To be continued.